Praise to the mighty Yahweh. I come on here to give a safe space to the brothers. Um, if any brothers want to come on, I'm gonna put the link out right now. And join us and on Fighting for Fatherhood on YouTube. Join us at Prophet Elijah's Man Cave, Fighting for Fatherhood on Facebook. But this is just to bring awareness to the fact that as fathers, we're being oppressed and nobody cares. In fact, 90% of people that's listening to this are going to spit on us. Men kill themselves 4 times as much as women because they're allowed to go downtown and alienate us from our children and take us for broke. And, we're told that we're the low lives. If anybody wants to join, come through. They act as though they are just unaware of the power they have over custody. They say, oh, why don't these men want to be in these children's life? Why don't these men step up? They're so unaware of the power they have to keep fathers away from their children. And like I said, most of these women don't give a crap about the stuff that we go through as men, stuff that we go through as fathers. They can care less. And in fact, I'm going to be going over some of the back and forths I had with even Israelite women, where they would say things like, "You should choose a better woman." When most of them Israelite women will be the ones going downtown and putting that man on child support, going down to the man and making sure he can only get every other weekend after a divorce. It'll be them as well. So this is just another form of slavery that we're going through. And that's why I said, if you all can, if you want to join, I had a link out for us to join, but we need a safe space because we're killing ourselves. All right. Mostly the white boys are killing themselves. I've been in contact with a white gentleman in Kansas who showed me the articles, and he was part of the suicide hotline. His name was Marcel, and he's still on my Facebook today as one of my friends, if you want to look him up. But yeah, men are killing themselves because they can't be around their children, and they're getting taken for broke, getting all their money taken away. In the new slavery system, the new slavery that we're going through right now, dealing with these women who act so surprised that men don't want to deal with their mouth. Oh, he don't want to be a father. Why would somebody want to have to go through you to see the child while you bitching at him, telling them when to see him, what time, and the whole time berating him? I wouldn't go through it either. They say, oh, he just don't want to be in the child's life. Well, if he didn't have to deal with your mouth, he most likely would. Now, I got on here because I have brethren who tell me on a consistent basis that, yes, we need some type of help in regards to the situation going on in court. Let me tell you, if it's about custody, it's a losing battle. If it's about child support, it's most likely a losing battle, but you can win. You can beat this. But what you do need to do is lock arms with different people going through the same thing. We got brothers from the Nemora Science Temple that can help you with paperwork, can help you if you get your license suspended by child support. They can help you get a business easy. It only costs $100, and then put it in your business name. And they can help you give that license back to them and then get an ID so you can travel without a license. And you can have insurance through a trust. I know it sounds like a lot of research, but we have brothers that can help you. If child support is trying to steal your money, we have brothers that can help you go to the Secretary of State website, create a business, and put all your money and assets in that business so that it cannot be stolen. All right? But as fathers, we need a safe space. We need a place that we can go because everybody in this nation hates us. It's just the truth. They can care less about us. They frown upon us. They spat on us, even the men. Listen, I have Israelite leaders that talk down on the manosphere. That say it's a joke. Not understanding that we kill ourselves 4 times as much as women. Why is that? Because you can dog a man all day. You can dog men all day and they'll clap, 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 clap. But who is really destroying the community? Where's the Holocaust coming from? It's coming from the women, coming from these mothers who are keeping us from our children, who are going to the man. And, but it's okay though, because it's not really their fault. It's kind of like the snake in the garden. It's not really their fault because there's no woman in history that can keep me from my child without going downtown or calling the police. Same thing with our rest of you men. We're manly men here in the manosphere. We know how to control our emotions. We know how to be men. And that's another thing about being in the manosphere. None of these women teach their child, none of them teach their child that if they have a child out of wedlock, they won't have no rights to them. Now, why do you think they don't never tell their sons that? Why do you think we have a whole generation of boys? And I work with the high school kids. A whole generation of boys that don't know, and they trying to have sex with the little girls. These little boys don't know that if they get one of them pregnant, they will have no rights whatsoever to the child. Why do you think that? All these women, they talk about the man like a dog, but when it comes down to it, they'll never teach their young boy that they will have no rights if they were to get somebody pregnant. So that's what we're dealing with, man. I was not going to make this long. I actually came on here and I have the StreamYard. Let me see if I can put that up. Let me show this. I don't know if you can see this, but this right here is the link if you want to join. I'm only going to be here for a little bit longer. I just told certain brothers I will be here, and I'm going to be here Sabbath night after sundown. So if the sundown is after 9, sundown was at 8:45 today, so I was able to get on live at 9. But I'm going to try to make it 9. It might be 9:30. But I'm going to be coming on here after sundown on the Sabbath day and addressing father issues. We are going to be located here at Elijah's Man Cave on YouTube, but we also be on Fighting for Fatherhood, streaming live for Fighting for Fatherhood, my group Fighting for Fatherhood, because we have men every day saying they need help to see their kids. They need help. Because our kids don't have no fathers, and our community don't give a fuck. These women don't care. It really bothers me that I see these so-called intelligent and spiritual women on here that don't give a fuck about a father's rights, and will play dumb as fuck. They will play dumb. Oh, only thing you have to do is go downtown and present your thing to them, and it's just that easy. If it was that easy, then we have a lot more fathers in their children's life. They say a lot of dumb shit. Oh, you should have chose a better woman. It's your fault. You should have chose better. Well, when you think about it, they always say that, and you think about it, if 70% of households are ran by single women, That means 70% of them, of men or whatever the case may be, they chose wrong. That means 70% of y'all we should not even be fucking with. If 70% of the household, they say, oh, you need to choose better. Well, is that 70% all the low-life women who had no education in the hood, some project somewhere or whatever, doing drugs? That's the one we're talking about? No. We're talking about from the rich down to the poor of women who are alienating their children from the father. And everybody's okay with it. It's like, for real, we're going down in the dirt, but everybody's okay with it. These kids are emotional. A lot of them, I term, are homosexual. They don't want to be a man. Why do you don't think these little boys want to be men? They want to be a woman because they see how the mama got all the control. The mama can abuse the father. The mama can dog the father. The mama can take the father's money. The mama can call the police on the father. And they don't care about that. But it's okay. These women hate their father so much, they wouldn't even allow their father to give the blessing on who they marry. You ask an Israelite woman. You ask even these so-called spiritual women out here, will you allow your father to give the blessing to your, will you make sure he has the last say-so on who you marry? I won't even mention her name, but I was surprised that she said, no, I would not. They do not respect men enough. None of these women respect men. It just is what it is. And that's traditional. Because when they're walking down the aisle, getting married, the father stops halfway, which signifies his blessing on that marriage. So they're going to do it the same traditional way. They just don't respect men at all. And this whole society hates men. And when somebody talking about the master of the house, or a man being the head of the house, they just don't have the wisdom to know that there was Abraham's wife was a mistress. That's a female version of a master. So that means even that woman gonna have a leadership role in the house too. Just because you're the man don't mean that that's because you one got to protect the house. You have certain responsibilities being the man. It's just what it is. You have to play your position. It's just what it is. Me being strong, this is what it is. But if any of you brothers want to come through, and we can talk about everybody's situation. The first thing you need to do when you are dealing with a situation of custody and child support is to get your case filed. Go to the clerk's office and ask for a copy of your case file. In it, it's going to have all types of stuff. See, in my case file, it show all the abuse of the grandmother of my child, the one who has custody, show all the abuse. The court don't give a fuck. And that's the one thing that these women just fail to realize. They're like, oh, if you go to court, they're going to do the right thing. They're going to, no, you can show all types of abuse, psychological reports. You can show CPS. They don't care about none of that. They just want a slave. They want that man to be under subjection. All right. So, we're gonna be here every week, 9 o'clock. It may be as short as this time, but all during the week, I always have brothers telling me, what's up? I need help. Are you somebody to help and things of that nature? They call me up. They tell me, oh yeah, I had a brother call me up. This was like months back though. It was like, I think it was last year. He told me that he won $2,000 at the casino. So the casino asked for a social security number. And the casino took his $2,000 and gave it to child support. You don't give nobody your social security number. You don't give it to them. That's what I'm saying. That's why we need to come together. Because the Social Security Act, which houses Title 4D. So the only way they can find you is through your social security number. That's why when you want to put something in the bank, you don't put it in a bank with your social security. You put it in the bank with your EIN number, not your social security. Social security, the only way they can rape you. So we have to give them their license back because we're free. We're free individuals. But when we sign like stuff, license and things of that nature, all that freedom goes away. But you all can contact me on Facebook at Fighting for Fatherhood. I have the group Fighting for Fatherhood. I'm in Elijah's Man Cave here on YouTube. I took today off in dealing with it. But please, please, brothers, if you have any problems, get with me. I'm in contact with Mr. Palmer, Mr. Fuck Child Support. You know what I'm saying? I got more Science Temple brothers that can point you in the right direction in regards to the legality of situations and how you could, you know what I'm saying, your entities. But we can help. But the best thing you can do, and the worst thing that a lot of brothers do, is they don't lock arms with other brothers dealing with the same situation. They go through hell all by themselves. We know you're being oppressed. We all have been being oppressed by these women, and they don't give a fuck. That's the whole thing about it. It don't matter it don't matter who it is. It don't matter if it's people in your family. They're gonna side with the woman. Because they'll say, fuck you. You ain't supposed to have a kid. And listen, they don't never want a man to have a kid. Never. They don't want a man to have a kid. So we understand you being oppressed. It don't matter if it's you. It don't matter if it's all these women out there. Especially all the black women. They don't want no black man raising no kids. Period. They hate fathers. That's just what it is. They hate authority. Why do you think our kids don't have no authority? Our kids don't want to listen to nobody. Our kids don't want to have nobody telling them nothing. They're too prideful and uplifted and arrogant. Their mother don't have no authority. A man's supposed to be the head of the house. Man, please. So listen, I can guarantee you this. I was just on Mr. Palmer's thing. And Mr. Palmer was just talking about this one lady came on and said, I gave my 2-year-old son to his father. And guess what? She fell out with her own mama because she did that. Because black women rather die than let a black man raise his child. They rather motherfucking die. Period. So this is what we dealing with. This is this type of situation that we're in. So I understand when we kill ourselves as much as we do. I understand this completely. So right here on the Man Cave, please contact me. I'm going through hell too, depressed, drinking. I can't see my son either. And guess what? I have no help. I have none, except for y'all, except for brothers I get in contact with. Because they don't believe in letting men, because you know, society and the full, even these men, they don't believe in letting a man raise his son. So it just is what it is. Only thing they believe is we're going to take this nigga money. If he don't pay, he ain't shit. That's all you good for is the money. You're not good for nothing else, black man. But it's okay. And white man too. We know y'all going through it. Y'all the one kill yourself for real. I would say 9 times out of about 20 people dead, I only seen 2 black and about 18 white. And these white boys are killing themselves all around the world because they going through this hell. So I understand that it's a system of oppression. It's a system to make them think that it's okay to keep a father from his child. It's a system that think it's okay that you're supposed to pay child support. Child support is not even a part of the government. This a franchise like McDonald's. We got white women, different white women and men and different people and Mexicans owning child support. Oh, you own child support over here? Oh, I own child support in this city. It's a franchise. It can't be part of the government because it was never passed through Congress. Child support can't be passed through Congress because it's evil. Shalom. I see. I had to wait till after the Sabbath when when the Sabbath went down, because I'm just talking about fathers' rights right now, Michael Smith. You know what I'm saying? This is really, it's really like they cannot see. They cannot see what type of oppression that we're under. They don't give a fuck. Listen, ain't none, that's the whole thing around. That's the whole thing about it, though. When I'm talking to these different women, they don't give a fuck about a father. They don't. They can say it. They can claim it or act like it. But truth be told, they don't give a fuck about a child having a father or any of that shit. They gonna tell you, listen, you should have chose better. It's your fault. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is go down to the court and they're gonna do the right thing. It's like, are they gonna do the right thing? Have you ever actually? We all on Facebook, because I hear them say this shit on Facebook all the time. We all on Facebook. Just type in fathers' rights and then go look at the post. The court don't give a fuck what you put in. They don't care what it is, as long as you can't prove it's like a rape, but they don't care. I didn't put in documentation showing child protective services coming through for beatings and all types of stuff. They ignored it. I showed a psychological report of abuse from a psychiatrist or a doctor. They ignored it. So the court is not going to do the right thing. But these women act like, oh, well, all you have to do if you want to have custody of your children is all you have to do is go down there and the court going to do the right thing. That's because you're delusional and you really don't give a fuck about these fathers. That's what I'm saying. That's what they sicken me. Even these so-called spiritual women, they fucking sicken me with their bullshit. They don't give a fuck about no father. So it's going to be the same until Elijah come back. Elijah going to have to come back. And bring the hearts of the children to the fathers and the hearts of the fathers to the children. It's going to have to be a miracle because these black women ain't going to do it. The black women ain't going to bring the hearts of the fathers to the children. That shit's not going to happen. It's going to have to take a miracle for the fathers to get back with their children. But it's okay, though. Like I said, it's really not their fault. If you check out the Ohio law, you type in ORC, Ohio Revised Code, it's going to say they got all the rights. I had this one woman from Minnesota trying to argue with me about, well, no, it's not like that in my state. In my state, men got rights. And I looked up Minnesota, unmarried mother. You ain't even got, all you got to do is type in Minnesota, unmarried mother. Just press the button and say it. Boom, pop right on up. Unmarried mother got all the rights to the child. Period. Stop. It's in every fucking state. They got all the rights. But guess what? I can guarantee you 98, I'll say 98. I just say 98 to be fair. Of these black boys growing up with these women will not know that. Because they set his ass up for failure. They set up their own damn son for failure. You know why? See, they know what the fuck they did to his father. They know what the fuck. They know how they oppressed his ass. And they know how he didn't have no motherfucking rights to say a damn thing about getting his son or anything like that. Had to go through her and her attitude and shit to get to him. They know that. So they don't even want to tell their son how they did their own father. That's why they ain't even gonna warn him until it's too motherfucking late. He got a child, and now come to find out, listen, you ain't got no right to carry that, raise that child. And unless you kiss her motherfucking ass, you ain't gonna be able to see him. You just gonna have to pay child support, and that's it. And hope that she has some mercy on your ass. Go to court, and they might give you every other weekend. You might can be have visitation like a damn prisoner. But like I said, I was only gonna be on here for a little bit to discuss this. If I have any of the brothers, please contact me throughout the week. We can discuss. I'm usually available 6-ish and things of that nature, around 6 or 7 throughout the week. Just hit me up on Facebook, Fighting for Fatherhood. Fighting for Fatherhood. You'll see the logo. right there on the corner. And I'll be over here with Elijah Man Cave every Sabbath night to deal with these particular issues. That's all I want to do. So that's all I want to say for right now. I want to give all praises to the mighty Yah, and I want to let the fathers know to keep your head up, because really, truth be told, that's why we killing ourselves, because don't nobody else care but us. That's why we need to lock arms, because your mama not gonna give a fuck, your auntie ain't gonna give a fuck, your girl ain't gonna give a fuck. These black women don't give a fuck. Most of the black men who ain't been through that situation, they don't give a fuck. It's not until they get their ass bit. It's not until they get their ass fucked over. They say, oh, yeah. Then they say, oh, yeah, well, yeah, I tried to go see. Like I said, I got some Israelite brothers right now. I just found out that they going through hell. I'm like, whoa. And then, so now some of these Israelite women is trying to be like, oh, I'm sorry you going through that. And then they ain't say that shit to me. I guess they like his ass. They don't give a fuck. He said, yeah, let me get up out of here, man. But like I said, I want to give all praises to the mighty Yah, man. And I need y'all to pray for me. I need y'all to pray for me. You know what I'm saying? Pray for me to get to help you. Pray for me to help you. Especially, you know what I'm saying? You fathers, you brothers. Pray for me to help you. Okay? Because I understand what y'all going through. I understand y'all depressed not being around your baby. My baby, I love my baby. My baby was the only thing I could love and do for without the person thinking, you know how when you do something for a woman, they think you want to get in their panties, or you want to do, or you doing it for a reason or something. No, I did for my baby just to see him happy, just to see him smile. You know what I'm saying? Got his little yogurt, got his just to see my baby smile, and he was taken away from me. They say, who hurt you, nigga? Who hurt you? You must be hurt. Oh yeah, you took my baby away. What the fuck I supposed to be? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we men, you know what I'm saying? We don't really express it like that. But yeah, I want to fuck somebody up. But you know, it is what it is. I mean, I ain't seen him in damn near 2 years. What am I supposed to do? I definitely ain't one of them motherfuckers to kill myself. So all we gotta do is fight. And we gonna fight, man. Don't worry about it. I got on the ballot for city council to try to bring awareness to it. They found out, and the whole board of election lied on me and said 400 of my signatures didn't match the address. Only needed 500 to get on the ballot. I turned in over 900, and they want to say, oh, about 400 or 400 something of your signatures didn't match the addresses on them. I said, okay, so people gonna sign their name and 400 people put the wrong address. They just did not want me to bring awareness to this father's rights push. They didn't want me to bring awareness to it. They knew exactly what I was doing, because I was promoting it. And they didn't want me to bring awareness to it, because everybody hates fathers. They don't give a fuck. And I knocked on damn near. I did knock on 1,000 doors. Talk to or maybe about 500 doors. Talk to 1,000 people to get those signatures. For them to say, oh yeah, no, 400 something of your signatures don't match the address. I'm sorry. You can't promote your father's rights bullshit here. No, you can't do that. So everybody hates you. You're the slave. Like I said, I don't even know about Texas. They got $4 billion just from child support alone. $4 billion to fix up roads and do all types of stuff. Yeah, the state collects on you. You the slave. Why? You are the slave. You make money for the state to do all types of stuff. They wonder, it's big business to keep you away from your child. That's big business. The farther you're away from your child, the more money for the state. So, you know, she go to government daddy and hold government daddy hand, and government daddy hold her hand. They both making money together off your back, off keeping you away from your child. And then they say, oh yeah, you should pay your child. Just pay your child support. I'm not paying them motherfuckers a damn. They don't have to steal it from me. They got to take it from me. They just took my license. They got to take it from me. I don't need that license. I'm a travel. I'm getting with the Morris Science Temple brothers right now. Man, they can have that contract. I'm a travel. I'm gonna give me one of them licenses. I'm gonna give me one of them IDs. This is my ID. my car, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the name. You know what I'm saying? They can kiss my ass. They can kiss my ass. But I'm gonna end off at that. Like I said, they're gonna be oppressing me. They probably take my all types of stuff from me. It is what it is. I'm gonna fight them though. Listen, child support, they don't want shit when it comes to the court. You know what I'm saying? Child support ain't shit. If you ain't signed no contract, they ain't got nothing on you. They just oppressing you for right now. You can find ways to get up out of child support. I'm gonna fight their ass. They don't even want. In fact, they did this illegally. They were supposed to send me some type of certified mail telling me what they was gonna do, but they never did. These motherfuckers is dirty. All right. I just want to throw that out there though. I was gonna leave a little minute ago. Like I said, all praise, all glory, all honor to the mighty Yahweh. Praise